welcome back. We are so excited to be back here again. It's been a little bit, but the year has been crazy in a good way. I feel like that's how our intros always go when we're coming into these videos, but it has been a whirlwind and people are just asking me every day what's going on with the market, where should I go, what should I do, should I wait, should I buy, all the things. Well, I can tell you one thing, you should definitely think about investing your money in something that is smart, and longevity proves that investing in real estate has always been a very smart idea. I have shared a little bit about a local VRBO that we have opened down here in Southwest Florida, and it is going wonderful. So I thought I would share a little bit about the pros and cons of buying a VRBO down here in Southwest Florida. So let's get to it. All right, sorry, super excited about this, but it is a little passion project, so let's go. All right, so let's get into it. What are some of the advantages to owning a vacation rental property in a highly high vacation destination, I should say? There are lots of areas, and actually suburbs of cities have become more and more of a hot spot to make a great return on your investment. So with the convenience of the apps like VRBO and Airbnb, as they have grown recently in years, they have made it as convenient as ever for people to go travel using those. And the idea of the hotel, it might be a little bit left in the dust. I mean, think about it. When you're going to stay in a place, do you think first about a VRBO or an Airbnb as opposed to a hotel? Let me know in the comments. What's your first thought, actually? So we usually just go ahead and go with a VRBO or an Airbnb because that way we get to stay together with a group. It's easier to make memories, and you're kind of having that little community when you are going on a vacation destination. So we have loved the idea of that. So if it's not your preference, let me know in the comments. So first thing that we will talk about is you are going to get more income on the short-term rental than an Airbnb host on average is earning up to $900 a month. And if you have a vacation rental investment in a very populated area, then you are likely to make even more money than that. Number two, this one is my favorite, having your own getaway. A lot of people are wanting to have a second home or a home that they will use for a retirement in the future. If you buy a short-term rental or a VRBO, then you have that, and all you have to do is designate those times of the year when you want to go travel there for your time to travel there. You can have birthday parties, celebrations, those types of things whenever you want, but on the other times you are getting income. There's no better way to think about investing your money into something if you're going to be able to use it yourself, but also get income from it as well. Okay, number three, tax write-offs. If you are renting a property for more than 2 weeks, it is considered a business. This is extremely useful for tax purposes. You must pay taxes on the income it brings, but also the expenses for maintaining, repairing, and improving the property. Those are things that you'd be able to write off, so definitely a plus. You can even write off hosting fees charged by Airbnb and VRBO if that's what you choose to do. Also, other write-offs, cleaning, supplies, insurance premiums, mortgage interest, and property management fees. So definitely a plus. Here's another great one. Number four, ensure finances and for a retirement home. Investing in a vacation rental is a great way to ensure that you have money for future expenses, for healthcare, future travel plans, emergency, or if everything goes to plan, you can keep it as a retirement home. Either way, investing in short-term rentals is a great idea as long as you do your research and find the right spot. Had to switch up my surroundings, so welcome back. This is much more professional, isn't it? I don't know, maybe not. With any investment, you really need to think about all aspects. While rental income should certainly be contingent on the area you buy in, most landlords should expect to set the weekly rate at 10 to 20% higher than your expected monthly mortgage payments. Yeah, 10 to 20%, that's right, I said it. However, landlords in very high demand areas like our area here in Southwest Florida, could get away with asking for even more. It is just another reason why I'm going to repeat this again. Market research in the area and doing comparables is very important when you are going about doing this. And we can take care of that for you. It's super exciting to do something like that. You want to make money each month, but you really don't want to scare away possible tenants. So it's very important to find an agreeable middle ground when it comes to setting the price for how much you're going to charge on a daily, weekly, monthly basis. All right, so if you have been listening to the He Said, She Said and what the mainstream media is throwing at you, you've heard a lot about the inflation that's going on and the news of possible recession. So here's the thing about investing in real estate. It really is a way that you can hedge against inflation. So it is no secret that Wall Street has been on a huge downward spiral in 2022. So according to slickcharts.com, concerns about inflation and interest rates have been aided by global events, the war in Ukraine and China's efforts to stamp out the coronavirus. The S&P 500 year-to-date return in 2022 was negative 17.6%. Yikes, that emoji. So here's the good news. There are several ways that owning real estate can hedge against that inflation. First, property values may rise higher than the rate of inflation, leading to capital gains. Also, rents on investments can increase to keep up with inflation. So what this means is that you are going to get more money in the owner's pockets. And finally, properties financed with a fixed rate loan will see the relative amount of monthly mortgage payments fall over time. So, for instance, a $1,000 a month fixed payment will become less burdensome as inflation erodes and the purchasing power of that $1,000. Something else that is very important to keep in mind, of course, is the area you choose to buy. Have I said that already? I think I have. You want to ensure that the area is very desirable for travelers to go to. Now, with this talk and throw around of a recession going on, it may be something that makes buyers a little bit nervous, but here's the thing. Historically, overall, during a recession, first of all, typically they will last anywhere from 6 months to maybe a year and a half. So we'll put that at an average of, 11 months. So if that happens, then it first of all, it goes away. And another thing is people don't just stop traveling during a recession historically. And if you're looking for a desirable area in general, think about Southwest Florida. We got you covered here. All right, well, let's go over some quick ones really quickly. What has been going on with the travel industry down here in Southwest Florida? Well, according to Fox News, Southwest Florida is set to break all tourism records in 2022. Percentage of year over year is just outstanding, according to Mr. Bill Wackles, who is the general manager of the Pink Shell Resort in Fort Myers. We are outbeating 2021, and 2021 was the best that we've ever had, according to Mr. Bill. And it is just amazing to see the airport traffic that they have gotten as well. He is super excited about that. Additionally, Florida has welcomed 36 million total visitors between January and March 2022. This is a 14% increase from quarter 4 in 2021, and the third consecutive quarter that overall visitation has surpassed pre-pandemic levels. Approximately 34.1 million domestic visitors have traveled to Florida in quarter 1, 2022, and that is representing a solid 12 months of domestic visitation growth from 2019, according to Mr. Ron DeSantis. The growth of tourism is really something that is worth capitalizing on and something that is worth investing your money in, because people are not going to stop traveling. So all of these fun statistics are great to hear about the growth and tourism in Southwest Florida. This is a great vacation destination. We live right down the road from Boca Grande, the most beautiful island ever, and I have said this repeatedly, I feel like people are going and taking teal food coloring and sticking it in the ocean because the water has looked gorgeous lately. It is such a great place to come to visit, and it is worth investing your money into, and also, of course, having a place that you can come stay at. So if you are interested in doing something like this, we would be happy to help you with the entire process because it is such a passion project and I'm super excited about it. I am going to continue to send out lots of videos about this whole process and how you can get started on it and how it is such a great idea. So until next time, I'll see you next time. And please stay tuned for other videos about how you can keep your money safe in this crazy changing world. All right. See you later.